At rest, it was 50. Okay. And then
Yes. 61.
61 when you were jogging. So now every
Yes.
one of you have collected the data, and then you saw that this keeps varying for every person. It is different. And Ramsha, if you have got it as less when you were jogging before, means there is something wrong. You could not get your pulse properly and test it. It has to be more when you are working out, and less when you are at the rest stage. And it differs from every person to person, and it shouldn't be more less than 60 and not more than 100 to have a normal healthy person. When they are exercising, when you exercise, it keeps increasing, but it should not increase for more than 100. And when it is you are at rest, it should not increase for more than 60. So now you all understood what is the pulse and its rhythm and how it works and how it keeps changing, such as when you're climbing stairs, running, and there is a relationship between your pulse and heart, functioning of your heart. So the pulse movement shows how your heart functions. So the pulse rhythm is another, always, like you are, what do you find through the pulse rhythm? You have seen that when you keep your fingers near your wrist, you see some rhythm that is happening. So what exactly is happening, and why is it increasing when you run? Why is your pulse increasing? And what does your pulse show? So actually, there is a relationship between the pulse rate and the heart beat. So the pulse rate shows your heartbeat. Your heart every time contracts and relaxes. So it shows that there is a regular rhythm. Whenever your heart beats, at that time your pulse moves. So in 18th century, 1816, Linnaeus Reynes discovered an instrument called a stethoscope, which you see every doctor is having. So the doctor first check your heartbeat. Before the stethos was invented, the doctors used to keep their ear near the chest to find out the rhythm. But as you have seen that it's not accurate. Like today, Ramsha tried to find out, but Ramsha couldn't get the correct figures, because so this is not, so you need to have an instrument to exactly know what is happening inside. So that is how, what did Lennon do? He found a, earlier, before the invention of the stethoscope, he used a paper tube which helped to hear the heartbeat perfectly. Then he used a bamboo instead of paper tube to hear heartbeat. So what you do is, if this is another interesting activity, you can make a folder of the paper. With the help of a paper, you can make a long tube like it, a 1-inch diameter, and you can keep it at one end of the chest of your friend or your brother, sister, or any of your family member, and you can check how is it happening. So you can check and listen carefully the count of the beats per minute, and also count down your friend's pulse rate. So you can count the pulse rate and observe what exactly is happening. So now you have seen that this is an example of, as I asked you to do that, Ishwar's pulse rate was seen. So it was found that at the time of rest it was 72, and when he was exercising also, it doesn't show any change at rest and pulse. So heartbeat and pulse, they both are here. They have checked both heartbeat and pulse to find out that this is same. The number of heartbeats and number of pulse at the rest has to be same. So this shows the relationship between the heartbeat and pulse. And then, for Pradeep also, it was shown the same. It should not differ. The number of times the pulse is showing, that means that many times your heart is beating. For Divya, for everybody, where it was found that the heartbeat and the pulse rate was same. So this shows that there is a relationship. Whenever your heart is showing the movements of contraction and relaxation, the pulse also moves. So the plot, they have made a graph to show the relationship, and it was found that the pulse and your heartbeat are same. And this relationship has been found out, and it is found to be, and this hypothesis was accepted. Now, can you say that the heartbeat is always equal to the heart rate? Your pulse rate, is it always equal to the heartbeat? Can anybody tell me? Because you have already done your experiment yesterday. So the number of times your heart is beating, the pulse and your heartbeat, will it be equal all the times? Always,
No.
or only at the time of rest?
No, always the
So
same.
only time of rest.
Only at the time of rest, the heartbeat and pulse is same. And otherwise, is it differing? Let us see what happens exactly. So now we try to understand the structure and method of this organ, the heart, because of which our pulse is moving. So it beats, heart beats, which keeps us alive. If it stops, we also die. And as you know that it's located in the chest cavity and is protected by a rib cage with the lungs inside it. And it is the size of our heart is equal to the size of our fist. Let us do an activity in the laboratory to see, observe. Yesterday I told you what are mammals. Aziz, will you please tell me what do you mean by mammals? Who are mammals? Aziz? Alina was absent yesterday. Arbas, can you tell?
Yes, ma'am. Who gave birth directly to the baby is called mammals.
Very good. Mammals gives directly birth to the babies. They do not lay eggs, and they have got hair on their body. So now we are going to observe a mammalian heart. So a mammalian heart, we are also mammals. So if you observe the heart of a goat or a monkey, any mammal, it would be similar to our heart. So he started observing the structure of a mammalian heart, and he took sheep or a goat's heart for observation. So let us do it. You can even do it in the laboratory in the working days. So freshly, you could have done it very well during our Bakrid. You know, many of us have seen after the sacrifice of the goat, heart was removed by a butcher, and a soda, let us have a soda straw, a sharp long blade, a scalp tray, a jug of water, dissection scissor, and forceps. This is very important. Most of the time it's asked in your exam, so carefully understand it. If you're not understanding, do ask me the questions. So these all are the materials that are required. You can see that what a soda straw is. Most of the time you drink the cold drinks with this soda straw. And we are taking a blade, a scissor, a tray, and a jug for water. And then what are we doing with that? We are using a forceps also and a dissection scissors. So in this procedure, what are we doing is, first we are cleaning, washing the heart of the sheep very thoroughly so that the entire blood is removed. And then taking a straw, we are inserting it into the stumps of the blood vessels. What do you understand? You observe the arrangement of the blood vessels at the walls of the heart. You can see what do you see inside the heart. So all the structures. So heart is pear shaped and it is triangular in outline, wider at the anterior end and narrower at the posterior end. This is the shape of the heart. And it is covered by two membranes, and it is called as a pericardial membrane. And the space in between the membranes is called pericardial space. And this is filled with the fluid. We call it as pericardial fluid. So it is covered, heart is covered by a membrane. Can anybody guess and tell me why should be there a membrane, and in between the membrane there is a need to have a fluid? Can anybody guess and tell this answer? And Alina, are you maintaining the score? Is Alina here or left again? Switch on your cameras. Alina, Aisha, Umesh, everybody switch on your cameras. Is Alina here?
Ma'am, can you repeat
Yes,
the
ma'am,
question?
I'm there.
Alina, are you maintaining the scores and sharing? Switch on your camera, Alina.
Yeah, ma'am, switch on.
Yeah, note the scores, and that score you have to post it in the group. Did you all get my question? What was I asking you?
Ma'am, can you repeat?
See, the heart is enclosed into the membranes called pericardial membrane. As I told you, these are all Latin and Greek words. Cardia means heart. We say heart in English. Heart, दिल बोले तो सबको मालूम रहता है, लेकिन कार्डिया बोले तो क्या चीज है, and you have to learn, buttify, by heart, and if this question is coming into the exam, you get confused. It is nothing but heart. Cardia, heart को बोलते हैं Latin में. The word is different because it's a different language. So the heart is covered by because the heart is called cardia. If the membrane that is covering the heart, it is called pericardia. This pericardial membranes, there are two membranes. In between these membranes, there is a fluid, and that fluid is called as a pericardial fluid. Did you all understand this? What I have explained you just now? Yes or no?
Yes.
So you understood that. Now my question is, why, what is the function of this pericardial membrane and fluid? ये fluid और membrane क्यों है? कोई बता सकता है मुझे? Can you guess and tell me? And where else did you find such membranes? मेम्ब्रेन का पर्पस क्या है ये कवर होने का? किस लिए होगा ये? Can anybody tell me?
To protect the inner functions of heart.
I'm
Maybe.
protect heart की
Maybe.
safety के लिए.
Protection, very good. Protection के लिए membrane है. फिर ये fluid क्यों है? What does the heart actually does when you are checking the pulse? तो वो pulse आप कब check कर सक रहे हैं?
During heartbeat.
Heart beats, very good. Heart every time it's contracting and relaxing. So during this time, because the heart it contracts and relax, it to protect it from the jerks, there is a fluid placed over there. So it protects the heart from any sort of injuries or jerks. So let's see what else is going to happen. Now, so the heart is divided into 4 parts by grooves, and 2 upper parts, they are called atria, and 2 lower parts, they are called ventricles. This is the structure of the heart. The walls of all the ventricles are thicker than the walls of the atria, as they have to pump the blood to the various parts of the body. So everything the Almighty has made is so very much, systematic for us. Why is ventricles, the walls around the ventricles are thicker than atrial walls? Because it pumps deoxygenated blood, and it carries blood from all parts of the body to the heart, whereas arteries carries blood, pure blood, oxygenated pure blood from heart to different parts of the body. So that is the reason the walls of the ventricles are thicker when compared to the atrial walls. And right and left auricles are separated by an interauricular septum, which prevents the mixing of deoxygenated blood in the right auricle with the oxygenated blood in the left auricle. So this is very interesting. In between there was a septum that is separating the left and right auricles. And this left auricle contains deoxygenated blood. Right auricle contains deoxygenated blood. Deoxygenated is impure blood, which is carried from all parts of the body to heart for purification. And whereas the right auricle, left auricles contains oxygenated blood, which is supplied to all parts of the other organs of our body. So these 2 auricles are separated by a septum in between, and it is called as the interauricular septum. So similarly, the ventricles are also separated by a ventricular septum. We have seen that the heart has got 4 chambers. Can anybody immediately who could type it into the chat box, please post it immediately. What are the names of the chambers or the that are present in the heart, the 4 chambers? I would like to see your answers in the chat box quickly.
Can you repeat?
The heart. So similarly, like, you know, ventricles are the lower, there also auricles and ventricles are, now again, auricles and ventricles are separated by the auriculoventricular septum. And these 2 openings in the septums are called as auriculoventricular apertures. So all these, can anybody tell me why do we have all this auriculoventricular septum, auriculoventricular apertures, and and there is a septum in between 2 auricles? What is the purpose of it? किस लिए है ये सारे septum?
Maybe to purify blood.
Yes, Arbas, what was your answer?
To purify blood.
Is it to purify blood? No. What is the purpose of these septums? के लिए रहता है?
Transfer blood.
Yes.
To transfer blood.
To transport blood.
No.
Blood circulation.
No.
For heartbeat.
For heartbeat, no. कहीं पर भी कोई partition, when you are keeping some partition in between, what is the purpose? Why do you separate things? उसका reason क्या होता है? For what purpose? Huh?
To be equal, both sides.
No. Okay, can you, when you are eating, supposing you have got a custard fruit salad and dal, both, so will you mix both and eat? Will you keep it in the same bowls or you keep it in the separate bowls?
Separate bowls.
Why? Why? What happens if you keep it in the same bowl?
The tastes will get mixed and we cannot
Mixed,
enjoy it.
yeah, you cannot enjoy it, gets
It will
mixed
mess
up. So understood, this is pure deoxygenated and oxygenated blood. These should not get mixed up. If it gets mixed up, then the function, you will not get pure oxygen into all your cells, and there will be no energy level, and then diseases start. So these septums are very important. They separate, they do not allow impure and pure blood to mix together. And so that, you know, the pure blood, oxygenated blood reach each and every organs of our body, and deoxygenated blood is carried back to the heart for purification. So now let us see what happens to the right auriculoventricular aperture. If you are looking at it, this is a left auriculoventricular aperture, how it is opening and closing, and why does it open and close partially? What is its function? This has the heart valves. It has got valves that allow the blood to flow in one direction only and prevent, and it allows the blood to flow from right auricle to left ventricle. So you will find them into the ventricles. Valves are present only in veins, not in arteries, you remember, because it has to allow the flow only in one direction. And right auricle and left ventricle is called as a tricuspid valve. It allows blood to flow from right auricle to the right ventricle. Note this down. This is very important so that you don't get confused. Note it down into your books. So now you have written this important question. What is tricuspid valve? Oh, you have understood it very well. And now the valves between the left auricle and the ventricle is called bicuspid valve. It allows the blood to flow from left auricle to left ventricle. So from left auricle, it has to first, it goes into the left ventricle, then it is supplied to all parts of the body. The larger artery is called aorta, that originates from left ventricles. This aorta is also again very important. Note it down. The larger artery, it's called as aorta, and this originates from left ventricle and supplies blood to various organs in the body. Note this, how you are getting this pure blood into all your body. All understood now. These are all these vocabularies. You are going to learn about atria, ventricles, auricles, ventricles, ventricular septum, what are valves present, how many chambers are there, and what are the biggest arteries. So get your basics thoroughly well for tomorrow's class, then we'll go ahead with the next session tomorrow. See you all in 325 assembly. Take care. Allah Hafiz.
Ma'am, which assembly?
Afternoon 325 every day you have got an assembly. You have to join that. You are not coming to that assembly also. Check the links that are shared in the class group. So you have to join
Okay,
the
ma'am.
325 assembly.